पंजाब दी कुदरत खड़ी मुंदरी पंजाब दी कुदरत खड़ी तू नगीने वत गई उस ते जड़ी तू नगीने वत गई उस ते जड़ी जर्रा जर्रा तेरा नूरो नूर है जर्रा जर्रा तेरा नूरो नूर है नाम तेरा जग ते मशहूर है नाम तेरा जग ते मशहूर है
The city of Amritsar is marked by many unusual contrasts. It is modern, yet it is rich in history. It is religious, yet it is also secular in a communal way. It is a cultural center, and yet commercial at the same time. Perhaps it is most evidently distinguished by a secular nature rooted in the city's development and history. Yet, the city makes a great show of the shrines belonging to different faiths. They are found everywhere: gurudwaras, Hindu temples, mosques, and churches. The cynosure of all eyes, of course, is the Harimandir, popularly known as the Golden Temple. One of the most beautiful temples in the world by virtue of its grandeur, its arts and architecture. It is situated in the heart of Amritsar. Though a Sikh temple, it is revered by all India's communities. Amritsar has now developed into not only a religious hub, but also an influential business center and a seat of learning in arts, handicrafts, and architecture. If one goes beyond history, deep into mythology, one finds the city replete with fascinating fables. According to popular belief, Valmiki, the author of the epic The Ramayana, composed it near or around the hallowed site of the pool of nectar, and Sita, the wife of Lord Rama, passed her Vanvasa, the period of exile, here. The fourth Sikh Guru, charmed by the beauty and serenity of the surroundings, as well as the healing effects of the sweet air and the water of this area, purchased the restorative waters and the surrounding land in 1577. The Guru invited craftsmen from different parts of the country to build the temple and the city. A variety of trades and crafts took root in the area, and a wide range of communities started to prosper around the pool. Crowds of villagers flocked to attend festivals celebrated in and around Amritsar, and the city rapidly became a popular center renowned for its cultural life. And so, Amritsar was born. During the mid-18th century, the scattered Sikh forces bravely fought guerrilla wars against the invaders from bases in and around Amritsar. In this fractious environment, the city witnessed the rise of the various Sikh Sardars acting as warlords. They controlled different parts of the state, and eventually nearly the whole Punjab came under their sway. They subdivided the city of Amritsar into small districts, spheres of influence called Khatras, where respective Sardars exercised their jurisdiction. From among these confederacies called missals, one group eventually distinguished itself as the most powerful in Amritsar, the Bhangi missile. Maharaja Ranjit Singh of Sukharchakia missile, who controlled some areas of Punjab, also occupied Lahore. He set his sights on annexing Amritsar, the religious capital of the Sikhs, and reducing the powers of Bhangi missile. In 1802, with the help of Confederates, Ranjit Singh attacked Amritsar. The city fell. The occupation of a city of such commercial and religious significance greatly increased the prestige and influence of Maharaja Ranjit Singh. The unforgivable treachery of some Sikh and Dogra leaders helped the British exact a crushing defeat on the Sikhs. Thus, Britain's Lord Dalhousie realized his cherished dream of annexing Punjab to the British Dominion on March 21, 1849.
ਇਸ ਗਏ ਗੁਜ਼ਰੇ ਜ਼ਮਾਨੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਸ਼ਾਨ ਤੇਰੀ ਹਰ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਉੱਚੀ ਰਹੀ ਚਮਕਦਾ ਸੀਨੇ ਤੇ ਰਹਿੰਦਾ ਦਾਗ ਹੈ ਜਲ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ ਜਲਿਆਂ ਵਾਲਾ ਬਾਗ ਹੈ ਰਤ ਡੁੱਲੀ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਰੰਗਾ ਰੰਗ ਦੀ ਖੇਲੀ ਗਈ ਹੋਲੀ ਨੇ ਹੱਥੇ ਜੰਗ ਦੀ
Clouds were gathering on the horizon as India prepared to battle for its independence. The British passed some acts which infuriated the Indian community. Amritsar soon found itself at the center of the action, as it was chosen to host the Congress session of December 1919. Amid calls for a peaceful general strike, the British attempted to stop the session from being held. The British Deputy Commissioner deported some Congress leaders from Amritsar. This led to rioting and the murder of a white railway employee. Martial law was proclaimed on 13th April 1919 on Vaisakhi Day, which coincidentally also marks the birth of the Khalsa, and in turn typically attracts large crowds to Amritsar. With anti-British sentiments running high, the organizers had announced that a meeting would be held in Jallianwala Bagh at 4:30 p.m. Some 20,000 people gathered at the place. It was a veritable death trap. The British forces under General Dyer entered with 50 men armed with rifles and armored cars. At 5 p.m., Dyer gave the order to fire. About 1,650 rounds were fired without predicate break. 381 died, and hundreds were left in the throes of death. That it was a savage, brutal, cold-blooded, and deliberate murder is an admitted fact. The Amritsar massacre left a profound scar upon the city and the country.